could be an inflection point for both of these teams, as each hoping to use it as a springboard to get into the top 25. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Bringing it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some...
It's a seam wide open. Ernie on the Jets. Touchdown! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew that they were going to be facing two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, confidence. Everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And maybe one of these two teams is going to get that number if they pull out the win.
No doubt.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He makes it grab. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go. They'll run it on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job. Down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He breaks a tackle. And that defense just ran through that offensive front. He broke a couple of tackles, but nowhere to run. Second down, he'll throw it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Rush is on him. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here come the Irish back on offense. Off play action on first down. Working on the right. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. He picked up a big chunk of yardage there, and there will be Irish jigs going in the stands.
Yeah, and a lot of excitement. If they can find these down-the-field explosive plays and find a wide receiver out there they can depend on, this offense can really explode and take off to a new level.
Notre Dame lines up quickly. They'll go to the air on second and short. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's complete to the left. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
4 receivers set, 2 on each side on second and 8. Caught in the backfield, it's Daly. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's gone. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on second and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown by the Irish. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Florida is currently ahead of the scoreboard, but it's clear Tim Tebow's not out there, and because of that, I don't see a blowout today in the Swamp. They're up by 7 over the Groupers. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Flips it out on the screen. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Now the play fake. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got a man in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to scramble. Finds a little space.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
Finds his tight end. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Nicholson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Second down coming up. Quickly complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. And a tremendous return will be stopped at the 28-yard line.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Breaks the grab. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The give on the inside. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. From the gun, looking for a man. Looking for the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Nice play there. And I know when you think Notre Dame football, you're thinking about running the football and all those NFL offensive linemen they have, but when you've got playmakers like him on the perimeter, you've got to be able to take advantage of him. This guy has the chance to play on Sundays. He's too good. If you've got a window to throw and that guy's out running a route, give him an opportunity.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. He's up to 113 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. From the gun, running back gets the give. This freshman makes the stop after. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air on 1st down. Got a man. Makes a guy miss and finally brought down at about the 25. Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Working that left side now. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Alabama pushing the tempo.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. The 1st down and mark it at the 47. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. It's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Spins away from the defender. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. There he goes. He's loose. The tag. Touchdown. And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's... Oh. Down run by the running back.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. They've got the screen set up. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Lawson. Unleashes one. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Fair catch is called for. And concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. The Irish send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's the punt, and that is a major league pop-up. That thing's going to bring rain. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got the quick pass. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Wiggles free. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Here's the pressure. He'll throw it. He's got the tight end. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Gets rid of it. Big guy smells it. And they got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Alabama!
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet, so keep fighting. At halftime, regroup, we found a little something on this drive, see if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Ole Miss is down, but they are not out. Not when that crowd spent the morning in the Grove getting ready for this one. Let's see how those fans impact the rest of this game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Nebraska. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going. They'll go to the ground. Oh, what a cut! Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Skips away from pressure. Keeps it and gets the first down. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Lost a throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Coates. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Fires to the tight end. The offense will quickly use the timeout. The offense has it first and 10 from the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Alabama with a 2nd and short. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Actually, get to the goal line. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. And as time runs out here in the 1st half, the offense will take a knee and go to the break, content with the lead they've built. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man on the right. There he goes. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Alabama quickly back to the line.
It's a really nice-looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offense at the quarterback position. It's so funny, I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers. And then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young in recent years, and just how dynamic and versatile these guys were at the position and how they really helped take this offense to the next level. Watching this guy reminds me a little bit of that.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going to take off. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the 1st down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
The Crimson Tide rolled to that last 1st down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum, fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And here they come, almost all the way back.
The head coach's heart just skipped a beat. Looks like they were going in for the easy touchdown, but he puts it on the ground. Everything's going bad. But Johnny on the spot. Somebody was paying attention, Dave, and is able to hop on that ball for a touchdown.
And that's why you always keep competing. Coaches are going to harp on that all the time. Finish the play. You're never out of it. You don't know what's going to happen, and that's a perfect example. Ball gets on the ground. Offensive player now says, oh, crud, I got to jump on it. Jumps on the football and gets a touchdown.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Smith. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Fires to the big fella. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Notre Dame right back to the line.
On the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He leaves it with his back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. They want to get this defense on its heels. Trying play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Parker. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Off play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, when you go down, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And they'll get him on the ground. The offense comes. Next drive. Here come the Irish back on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown in their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs on in scoring position.
Worked its way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Yates. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Good, right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Old Dominion is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. To the air on first down. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the returner will be dragged down. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Wants to go up top on first down. And here's flat. Missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Tries to do it himself on the draw. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On fourth down, looking to pass. He's got it, first down and more. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Yates. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Notre Dame right back to the line. The play action fake. Fires into the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not...
Wide open spaces. It's a running room. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Crimson Tide could get very aggressive here on second and inches. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And he get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown Tide! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Grabbed behind the line. It's Daly. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking to throw for it. Caught behind the line. It's Parker. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Here comes that Alabama offense. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth, big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Going up top again. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Lawson. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing. Here, intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Good gain on the return. This defense has set them up with a big play.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel. Passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Wants to throw on first down. He put it out there for him. But they couldn't make the connection. 4 wideouts set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab down the middle. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Notre Dame right back to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire! Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. It's on target and complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Firing deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going from broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Big tight end makes the grab, it's a first down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Nice it a little short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted. Looking for more room. Takes it back inside the 40. They'll mark him at the 39-yard line, and the interception has set up great field position.
And then we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. But here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Boy, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. The give as they work on that clock. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Nicholson. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Notre Dame comes to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and short. Looks as if he's going to run it.
Well, his legs haven't been a big factor in this game up to now. He picks the perfect moment in the 4th quarter to rip off his longest run of the game.
Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. The points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing started. And the Utes will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So SMU's offense will go to work first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, Dave, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
So Utah's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Utes have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A strike downfield. All out of space. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they got it on the 22.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Utes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll go to the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, obviously some plays, more than they wanted to, but when it got to the area in the scoring zone, in the area where it really matters, nice job on 3rd down, getting the sack, and possibly forcing the field goal.
Absolutely center cut. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll Don't take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Pulls it, fire complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. From the gun, the running back has it.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
To the air on second down. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from... Oh, he's got some space. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Utes will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Carter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Hand off from the shotgun. Turning it on. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Utes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hand off from the gun. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Utes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that one.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. After another clutch 3rd down conversion, it's 1st and goal. The give. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense has given up ground, but stood tall at the end. Forced a field goal last time. They'll try to do it again. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. He's looking to pass. Trying to bull his way in. He will be stopped. Couldn't turn the corner, and the defense makes the play. Motion from the wide receiver. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Let's see what they've got on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Sends it back in motion. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Finds his target down the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They're working that left side. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Mustangs in a good spot here with second and short. Running behind that left side. Nice move to pick up yardage.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll give it to the back. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3. The Mustangs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Quick spin on the run.
The coaches told us in pregame that they love this back's mixture of speed and power. Listen, he's not the power back all the time, but he's moving so fast that it's hard to get him to the ground.
On third and short, the power run here. It's a seam wide open. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. Looking for a crease. It's DeMarco. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Working that wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his tight end. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. Punt is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hard running there. Oh, what a move to get room. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Leaves it with the running back. Turning on the Jets.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll leave it with the lone back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Utes are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls in.
And the Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Utes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Flips it out to the back. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. The good news is it was complete. The bad news is not enough for the first down. Punt team headed out. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Running back searching for a hole. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Using his legs, it's DeMarco. There he goes. Quick step and go. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll try the run. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Mustangs have pushed it inside the 20. On third down, he drops to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And guys, that 3 ball has us all tied up here in the 2nd. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Power football with the run. Slams ahead for a yard out from the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense, got him at the 27. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And the Utes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Got his man. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going for the big play. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got him this time. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Mustangs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll keep it himself. He's loose. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
Now, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. You'll always remember this moment.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Utes send out the punt unit. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Fires to the tight end. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I was about to say, mission accomplished. That's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Mustangs will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On the option. Good pick up there. He gets enough for the first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. They bring him down with the big play. Will move the sticks.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Ripping off a good chunk inside their 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Utes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Second down coming up.
Off the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes into 24.
How about this goal line defense? On first down, they expect the run. They stuff it for a loss. And on second down, expecting pass, they can now get after the quarterback and bring him down for a sack. They are pushing this offense back in the wrong direction. This has been textbook goal line defense.
Wide open spaces. He stopped short of the sticks. They tried to pick it up with a screen, but they'll be facing a 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Ole Miss needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Oxford behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Nebraska. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Grab near the sticks. It's Demania. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Drop play, quarterback keeps it.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but in the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the 4th quarter game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Give to the running back. That's a good run to give them some breathing room. Pick up a 3 out to the 5. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here's the give off the left side. Got the first down. Looking for more. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior at their own 24-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Flicks it out of the air. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Here's the handoff. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, going up top. Got his man on the outside. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They boot it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll leave it with him. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it near short of the first down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And some room to work. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Off the RPO, complete. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Squirts across the 30 to the 32. They pick up a 5. The Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the ground with the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Carter. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short game. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. And the Utes are on the move. They'll run it from the gun. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Utes have taken it inside the 20. The give on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. They get it up rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The run up the middle, tries to power to the goal line. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on second down. It's Demoniac. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
Gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
The Utes will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Going right to work up top. It's complete to the left.
And you created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in the groove late in the game. you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too. Because of what you just said, David, they can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
He'll do it himself. Continuing to turn and move it forward. They're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Mustangs can really attack on this second and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Stamania. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel. Gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
He's brought down quickly. Memorable game there. Still a bit short of the first down. Running to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Mustangs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away to find some room. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. To the air on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the quarterback pulled up here and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat in. Down he goes again.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. West Virginia sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Morgantown. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gets the back moving. Now on the option. Oh, better look out!
I'd say, well, the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long. But in a big spot in the fourth quarter, they let him out of the cage. He gets out of the pocket, makes the run, and gets the first down.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Under fire. Rushes on him. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. They want to throw it. The screen, he's got wheels. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it? Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Uncorks it. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
I love players that step up in big situations, in big moments of big games like that, late in this game on 3rd down, and just get the job done. That defender, an outstanding job. Outstanding work right there on that pass rush.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. So they will eschew the short field goal attempt and instead try to score from the 5 on 4th down. From the gun. Fires to the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He'll try to do it himself. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's taking a deep shot. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say, let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't ask me how I won. They ask me if I won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you want to play better on offense. You want to score more points, but Reese, Jesse, I want to learn as I win. I don't want to learn as I lose.
And I know you're loving this one, David, because in today's era of modern college football, with all these spread offenses and up-tempo, we're used to seeing a ton of points. We're not used to seeing a lot of games like this. I wouldn't get used to seeing it, but for this team right here, they got to love the way that they played defense. They made the plays required to win. That's a happy group all around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Hawkeyes will put toe to leather and will get started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Sun Devils offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Here's the pressure. He's going to run it. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Off play action. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. So Iowa's offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, they've got a receiver that if he's able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
And you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Thanks for grab. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great role.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Sun Devils in the hurry-up.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground recovery to pick up the first. Wants to throw it. Quick strike complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Sun Devils are on the move.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Off the play fake on first down. Sends it downfield. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Arizona State. Once he got some room, it was over.
And these plays take time to develop. Nice job by the offensive line, buying some time. And how about the quarterback with a great decision? Seeing his receiver start on the left side, come all the way across the formation, get him the football. He does the rest, gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
That makes the score Arizona State 7, Iowa 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the shotgun, the inside give. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the yoke. Got a little space. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. And the Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? Easy offenses, when you get me in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium, everything in the playbook is open to me.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Going for it all. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
That makes the score Arizona State 14, Iowa 0.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off play action on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. The play action fake. Who's going to pass it? Makes the catch on the left. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hawkeyes have this offense rolling. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is 2nd and 14. Finding open areas. It's a running room. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. Off the play fake. And the defense, got him at the 27. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it in the middle. It's Gilliam. And he's dragged down. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Shakes off the defender. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Got the 1st down and more. Brought down after a nice gain. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Got his man on the right. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. The Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. He'll toss it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kick. Picked off to stop the threat. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Sexton. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
Arizona State, 14, Iowa, 0.
Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Wants to throw on 3rd. Hauls it in. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than they did here, but it's still a positive game.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught close to the marker, it's Sexton. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
The give to the back. Look out, he's got room. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Sun Devils are in the hurry up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Working that left side now. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. San Jose State has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside old Spartan Stadium. They're up by 7 over Utah State. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Keep it on the ground. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26. And the Hawkeyes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do they do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on 3rd downs all throughout this season.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll give it to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the ground to try to move the chains. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. Here's the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Makes the grab, it's Gilliam. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get on offense and get a few throws. That was a phenomenal individual.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawkeye. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they could have stopped that return at the 22. Finds his man on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo. On the ground, it's Woodside. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Under fire. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a turnover.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Slithers into space. Knocked out at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, running back on the move.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Takes it easy, throwing the flat. He gets it into the red zone, but not quite to the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 18, and it's fourth down. Didn't make him sweat it off. It's good. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun. Give on the inside.
Really nice play called by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's throwing picks on his last 2 drives. You have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Gilliam. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Sun Devils have it with a first and 10. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the big fella. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Sun Devils kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gilliam. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got it in the middle. It's Sexton. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Woodside. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. This will likely be the last play of the half. To the air on 2nd down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun first half. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Hawkeyes want to crank the tempo.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such a positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Extending the play. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Offense lining up quickly. The give to the back. Makes one man miss. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Trying play action. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Got his man. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Gives it on the option. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job on the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going in.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That pulls them to within 15. 28-13 the score.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Catch in the middle, it's Sexton. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Sun Devils moving quickly to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. Running back searching for a hole. Made a defender miss. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Sun Devils will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out 1st downs on the penalty. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
2nd down.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got his man. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. He makes the grab.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they do.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. It's complete. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on 1st down and couldn't pull it off. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Navy is on top, but it's not like Roger Staubach is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over USF. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Oh, how that would have swung the momentum, but instead it's just deflection, and they give up another completion.
And, Reese, we hear it all the time. It's a game of inches. Look how close that was to changing this game. For the defense creating some momentum, trying to get back into it, and the offense gets the big break.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Sun Devils want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got the quick pass. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Got a man. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They're working that left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And that is no good. Still up by 8 after the miss.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
This should be the last play of the quarter. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, and a move. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Hawkeyes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Leaves it with the back. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's when they'll put it in play. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Starts a drive trying to go up top. On target over the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. 1st down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry up.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block their guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Snagged out of the air. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Spins away from the defense. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. No huddle here for the offense. They'll try to power their way ahead. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arizona State! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning on the Jets. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He'll throw it. It's incomplete, and they've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Complete, and looking for enough for the first down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's a seam wide open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. Now the pitch. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed come.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. He got loose. Almost housed it. Finally dragged down at the 32.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one. And on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
Quickly to the tight end.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The Hawkeyes get enough for the first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. He caught it. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And the Hawkeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes!
Well, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Powers through the defender. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Play action. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Never really got that return flanking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
For the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time.
The Hawkeyes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Tries to get it on the ground. He's stopped short, and they'll turn it over. What a huge stand by this defense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got him. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Going up top again. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry? Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd down, going up top. Defense was not cool for a second, and it'll bring up 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Here's a hit. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team going into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So if you're on the coaching staff, maybe you're ready to start giving new guys an opportunity to see the field and just see what they can do.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.